the recording, and then I'm gonna start the video in 3, 2, oh hi, 2, 1. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Crew Craft video, and I am in the wrong, I'm in the wrong, I don't know what's going on with the camera right now. Okay, there we go. Hi, you can see me properly now.
Okay.
So,
Good?
nope, I'm not, I'm lagging, and the camera is glitching out, and I haven't opened Minecraft in like a whole week. So yeah, sorry that the video schedule has been kind of crazy right now. I've been really busy with like schoolwork and stuff, and then after that I just feel burnt out and I forget about doing it, so that's like partially my fault, but yeah, I'm gonna try to do that better, but that's also kind of the reason why there wasn't any Stardew Valley last week. But yeah, also I was really busy this weekend, so we're actually recording these videos the day they're coming out, so this is actually on a Monday and not on a Saturday, so that's nice.
Oh, it's okay, because I guess you don't have spring break this week, so.
Oh yeah, we sort of had it last week, like I was allowed to like sleep in and stuff, but I still did school.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I have a lot of school and I just want to do the school anyways.
It's 7-11 for me right now, so we're in the same time zone though.
Yeah. When like the first half of this channel so far, we were not in the same time zone. We've already been doing this for almost a year.
We have been, really.
Yeah, like 11 months.
We started in what?
It was May. It was the beginning of May of last year, I think. So yeah, and yeah, I wasn't able to go on Minecraft at all this week. Like I did have some time to like play games, but I didn't really feel like playing Minecraft. So yeah, I didn't. There isn't really. I did say I was gonna get some off-camera mining done, but not really much of that.
Are you using Silk Touch or?
I'm not. I don't really care that much about Silk Touch.
I'm not either, so actually, like stone or something.
Yeah, if I need to, I'll just smelt it because that's really the easiest. So yeah, and then let me think. So I usually discuss video games. We usually discuss video games on like Wednesdays and stuff. But yeah, I guess we don't really have a good discussion topic right now, so we can like move it, like,
I'm playing Valorant.
yeah, I've seen you been playing that. I really, like, I was, this weekend, like, while we were not doing, like, activities, I started playing Breath of the Wild again. And that has been a ton of fun because Breath of the Wild is arguably the best video game of all time. Super Mario Brothers 3 is up in the running, like, I don't mean, like, content-wise, I mean, like, satisfactory-wise, Super Mario Bros. 3 is very satisfying and enjoyable, but in an entirely different way than Breath of the Wild. But yeah, they're both great games. But yeah, I've been playing Breath of the Wild, and yeah, I started a new playthrough, and I'm lagging as well, so that's nice. And yeah, if you haven't played Breath of the Wild, I would, like, that's like one of those games that you buy a Nintendo Switch for specifically because of how much content that game.
Yeah, no, I think that was my first Zelda game.
Yeah, it was also mine. Like, so when we were a lot younger, or like not a lot younger, like the game has been.
I got it when I was 12. Yeah,
like I remember going over to your house and you were playing it, and I had no clue exactly what you were doing. Like,
I didn't either.
Well, I mean, like. I didn't even know what game you were playing. Like, I didn't even realize that was Breath of the Wild until because so basically there's this place in one, like, part of the story you have to go to called, like, the Flight Range, which is, like, a wind area with, like, targets and stuff. And that's where you were showing it to me. And I, like, for some reason, like, I always remembered that was the game you were playing, but I didn't even realize that it was Breath of the Wild until I was actually there in the game on a trip to your house.
Yeah.
Because we lived, like, 3 days apart. 3 days, like 16 hours, 18 hours, I don't know. We have a lot of people in our family, so we had to have short driving days.
Yeah.
Let me put some torches because we are.
But yeah, no, I think I found the game. I think I watched it. It's one of the YouTube videos I watched it, like playing it or something. I just heard of it, or I might just heard of the game. I thought it was cool. Okay. It's because I was into like the shields and stuff like that. How far back do we go with this?
It's I think it'll new content. Head to the Minehut market for fully set at mini games, worlds, and more. It's becoming high pixel. Wow. I'm gonna mine out. Let's mine out this part, and then we'll see. Like we might like start like with this big, but we'll probably make it bigger because I do really want to make it like giant. It's supposed to be a grand hall. And then, okay. So, ow, go away, gravel. So, ow, bad gravel. Stop falling on me. Okay. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah. So, like Breath of the Wild, like one of the other games that I have heard a ton about, like being like super amazing, is this game called Fire Emblem, and I bet a lot of people you have played it, and yeah, I've been hearing like every time it's brought up, all I hear is like it's super long, it's super really good and stuff like that. The Fire Emblem Three Houses game. So yeah, I'm probably gonna get that. I'm not gonna get it right now, like because I don't really have money for it because I just pre-ordered Pokemon Snap. But
when is that coming out?
April 30th. Yeah, I'm pretty hyped for that game.
Is it like a whole Nintendo game, or is it only like $20?
It's $60, yeah. Pokemon Snap is probably like the original one. Is probably like one of the most popular spin-off games, I would guess.
It's alright, yeah.
I haven't personally played it, but all I've really heard about it are good things.
I mean, Sun and Moon, you can just take pictures of Pokemon.
Well, yeah, but Pokemon Snap, like, if people here have played Pokemon Snap, you have just, a lot of people are, like, if they're probably going to comment, like, if they watch this part of the video, they're going to comment down below, telling you how wrong you are.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't play the game.
Like, the thing, in Pokemon Sun and Moon, it's different because of how, like, you can't even, like, move around the camera.
Yeah, I know that.
But in Pokemon Snap, like, it's moving around the camera, you're not really walking around because of how old the technology is, but, like, you're on a railed area, and you can, like, yeah, it's very...
You can edit photos, and I think it's cool, but if not, it's just taking pictures. Ow, why would you do the bottom when I would know what the
I was just trying to make sure that we didn't mine out further than,
okay, makes sense.
It is, so I was just mining out a little outline.
I've fallen again.
So yeah, besides that, I'm just gonna be buying a ton of, like, eventually, like, I'm gonna be getting Pokemon Snap and probably Fire Emblem Three Houses because hoping that I'll like that because of the everything. Just, I guess, look up the summary of the game if you don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, no, like, I know there's a bunch of Fire Emblem games, I just never looked at them, like, specifically.
Yeah, and then, let me think, what else was I going to get? Oh yeah, I will eventually get Breath of the Wild Age of Calamity, or Hylia's Warriors Age of Calamity, which is the prequel to Breath of the Wild.
It's okay, it's not, like, important to the lore at all.
Well, yeah, I still want it for the lore.
Yeah.
That's really the only reason I'm getting it. I don't really...
Lore.
Like,
there's voice acting stuff, but I got it.
Yeah, I didn't really, like... That kind of game is not really for me, but I do want it for character-wise, to, like, so I can see, like...
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, like, I'm okay. Like, I don't mind those types of games. I, like, enjoy those games, but I also mainly just got to go into the character. Because I didn't think it was going to be, like, I can't spoil the game, but...
Yeah.
It was just different than I was expecting.
I didn't,
so good.
Yeah, I wasn't really expecting anything. I definitely was not expecting, like, a Breath of the Wild 2, because that's...
I was expecting that.
Like, out of Age of Calamity?
Out of Age of Calamity? Kinda.
No. Well...
I mean, it's not Breath of the Wild. I mean, it's Breath of the Wild 2 is going to be a sequel to Breath of the Wild. Age of Calamity was, they had to give us something for, to keep us patient. So, it was, it made sense.
I hope that Breath of the Wild 2 does come out soon, but the longer the development, the more hyped I'll get, because that means that the game is probably going to be better and better the longer we're rating.
I mean, there's only so far you can go.
Yeah, but still, if it's already been developed for, like, close-ish to 4 years, which is the same amount that the initial game took, the initial Breath of the Wild, so that means that there's probably going to be a ton of stuff in this game. So I'm really excited.
I just hope it's different from... Not like completely different, but there's some things that are different from the original game.
Well, really what I'm looking for is the same open world, free.
Oh, I know open world is good. I just hope it's not like shrines and stuff again, because that was.
Yeah. Oh,
That was a bit of
there's a baby zombie on a chicken.
Wait, we need to keep him. He's
Okay.
a pet now. Where's a boat? We need a boat.
I have some wood. Do you want some wood?
I am lagging. I'm gonna steal your wood.
Okay, sure.
If I can find any.
Here. Here. Ow.
Here's some wood.
Creeper,
That
wow.
was a
How could you
creeper.
ever help mine
What
for us?
was
Okay,
it?
here. Okay, did you get some? Okay.
You have a pet. You have a new pet now. Where is he? Hey, mate. Get in the boat. Bruh. Get in the boat. Oh, okay. I can't let you at me. Because I have thorns. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Boat.
Cool, he's in a boat. Nice.
You move him later. Let's go.
Yeah, I would guess that dungeons are gonna be more dungeony because
I
everyone was.
I love dungeons. Dungeons are.
Because I mean, like, since I would hope that like. Okay, so I just have one question. This is I don't think this is really a spoiler, but like the main plot of the Breath of the Wild, like you're going back to like free these things called divine beasts, which are piloted by the champions, which like you very quickly learn. So this is really a spoiler that they were all killed 100 years ago, which is like when you're waking up. But the thing is that like once you, every time you free a divine beast, they all like come back in like ghost form because they can now that they have been freed from.
Why not?
But the thing is if like if everyone could just become visible as a ghost, then how do they control like there not being ghosts everywhere?
Well, they had a purpose to fulfill.
Well, yeah,
champions.
but
The champions were trapped inside of the divine beast. Like the champions' souls were bound to the divine beast.
I guess that is true.
Not-
So
not
like I don't know, like in the
so
sequel,
the
will they just be
king-
gone?
The king was bound to because the king's grave's on top of the. Yeah, they'll probably be gone. Maybe they'll come back. It depends on.
But
the
yeah,
plot,
basically, so yeah, like what you were saying with the king, like that was the thing. Like I was thinking because like if the king can come back, wouldn't everyone be able to come back because he wasn't?
Well,
particularly-
I think it's only special day because he had royal blood in him, right?
yeah.
And then the divine beasts, their souls are just trapped with the calamity Ganons and whatever.
Are there any other ghosts that
Well,
come
they had a
besides?
purpose. I think it's just people with purposes to fulfill. Like the king was here to guide the hero whenever he came back. It's like ghosts. Ghosts always have, if you believe in ghosts, the people say that they, have unfinished business.
And Link and Zelda will become the oldest people to ever live in Hyrule.
Technically, yes.
Because they both haven't aged, even though they're both 117, they still look like they're 17.
That's true.
Alright, I think this is almost...
You can just go up to all of the adults and just be like, respect me, I'm your elder. He's older than all. That'd be great.
Yep. And I actually like a question, like how, like one of the characters that you find is called like Impa, like how old is she supposed to be? Like, she's like 130 or something?
I around that much, yeah. Probably. I think she was around the same age as Link and Zelda, though, so I think she'd be basically the same age as them, technically. I mean, she's a sheepess, though. She probably knows some ancient technique for staying alive longer.
Maybe there's an ancient stain.
Ancient diet.
Yeah, some ancient rune that lets.
Diet.
Well, I mean there is Pyrrha who de-aged herself by accident.
Well, that's new, yeah.
Don't worry, if you're planning on playing the game, none of this is spoilers. You learned this in like the first 3 hours. So
No, it's like you learn the story. That's about all the story. We're literally just explaining like small bit of story. And
yep, I'm not gonna spoil anything. Yeah. Don't worry.
Even the game's been out for a while, so
I mean, like the story really isn't like.
The story's not good. All of us as Zelda, we want a better story. We want a better story.
I personally was fine with the story. It definitely was not my favorite story,
you haven't
but
played any of the other Zelda games. But if you played other games, you'd understand. The story is supposed to be magnificent. Like it was okay.
Well, yeah, I did not think it was magnificent, but I thought it was acceptable. It was acceptable.
Okay. It was acceptable for the game because it was revolutionary because it was a free world game. Like it was.
Well,
fine.
it was revolutionary for Nintendo, which is partially why.
Yeah, especially for Zelda. It was revolutionary.
Yes, because now there's a halfway kid-friendly game with open worldness.
Kid-friendly. Everyone got wiped out, murdered.
Well, yeah, that's why I said halfway kid-friendly.
I don't think there's any kid-friendliness.
Well, I think the game is like rated T, so.
It's teen-friendly.
Like I don't like Nintendo doesn't go higher than that like ever.
Well,
I can't think of any examples. I don't know if you can.
Sure. Yeah. No, for sure.
Well, I mean, there are Nintendo published games, but Nintendo like
They're
first party games do not go higher than teen.
I can think of it. I'm sure there's some. I'm sure there's one out there that's somewhere.
I don't know. Hopefully there's not, because that would Nintendo like seems like they purposely try not to do that. Now the roof looks like a disaster, but that's fine.
Yeah, no. If they do memories again, I'm gonna be pissed. Like, I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be a great game. Stuff with Breath of the Wild 2, they do memories.
I don't understand why would they need to do memories when you already have Age of Calamity.
Well, you never know, because
you never know what was said. You never know what Luke accidentally kind of spoiled. So you never know, because I magically cut it out with magical editing skills.
Magic.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. What else? I think.
Yeah, he's got a big hole in the forest.
What do you say?
A big hole in the forest now.
Yeah, there is. Here, I'm gonna go up to the top of the hole in the forest to work on figuring out where like everything matches up, so I can start filling it up. Okay, where is?
Lots like tree burn tree stuff. I don't know.
Okay,
Giant hole. Where's this? All right. Here it is. I found the hole.
Yay. Okay. Here, don't start filling it up yet, because I need to make sure that the roof is at the correct height. Because I think it's a little bit lower. Here, I'm just gonna like drop back down and then come back over here. Boop. Up we go, up we go.
There it is, mushroom tray.
There we go. Alright, so let's see what's here. Okay, so we need to fill that in. But yeah, that was basically our conversation on Breath of the Wild 2, I guess.
I think that's it. I mean, like I said, I just don't want memories. I don't want dungeons again. I don't want correct seeds. And I'll be fine.
Yeah. Korok seeds were...
Korok seeds are okay and everything, but there's like 900 something of them.
I don't think they were expecting you to collect all of them, so...
Well, no, but like, you know...
But since you need, like... So here, real quick. My thoughts on why they have so many Korok seeds is because you need like 400 of them to like max out all your inventory, because in the game, whenever you collect these things called Korok seeds, you can make your inventory slightly larger for your tools and weapons and stuff. But if they had exactly the amount you need, it would be super difficult to find the last Korok seed. So if they have like a ton more, then you don't need to like get like the right amount.
Yeah, I guess. But I mean, there are people out there, you can just look it up if you don't need to.
Yep.
Then,
All the IGN wikis that exist.
Yeah. There should be added little apps that people have made, like there's just apps.
Yeah, I got one of those apps, except it's extremely laggy for some reason, and it wasn't helpful. I mean, like, I managed to get, like, I looked it up for all the memories because I just wanted to get them all, but, yeah.
The memories? With the grind, bro, the grind.
How do you grind for memories?
You just look at the picture and then you go to the area.
Well, that was fine, except all the memories meant, like, a couple of them. Like, there is, the one that has the picture of that forest, which is, like, pretty tricky to, like, figure out exactly what it is.
Yeah, but which one? No,
but it was the last one.
The last one? That's not that hard. It's where all the broken guardians are.
Okay,
Or the, oh, you mean the one that they're running through the forest?
The 12th memory.
Ah.
Like, the last one that you find in your Sheikah Slate. The last picture in your Sheikah Slate.
Oh, in the slate, yeah, that's the one where they're running. That was a bit harder. Yeah, it was a bit harder, right?
Yeah, because there's a lot of places that look similar to that.
Yeah, but it has to be near Hyrule Castle because it, you know.
So yeah, but that, to people that haven't seen it, aren't really aware of that.
I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. But, I mean, you can kind of lead up because of all the other memories that are probably near Hyrule Castle. That's what Ganon is.
Yeah.
If you didn't order it, if you didn't do it in order, then it would be a bit of a pain. But yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's I guess like the 11th one, like since there's that one guy at Kakariko Village who tells you where the 11th one is.
Yeah, there's a bunch of other ones you can do too, like some of the stables and stuff there. I think there's one for each memory that is somewhere around there. You can tell you where it is.
But yeah, I got like the first 5 in my second playthrough because I was able to like I didn't like exactly remember where they were, but they had distinctive features that I was able to like place a marker on the map and it was in that area.
Yeah.
Well, we're starting to run out of time, so we're gonna go ahead and end the video. If you enjoy, like and subscribe. If you were confused, like and subscribe because yeah, it's confusing Breath of the Wild topics if you haven't played it. It's
Confusion.
Ow. If you haven't played it, you need to play.
I've heard your things.
What? Question mark?
You just died. You just.
Yeah, I was at half a heart because of all the fall damage. That's what happens when you fall in holes. Oh, wait, real quick, is there any like any new things that you know?
Yeah, no, I haven't been on it also. I have no idea. Do you want me to tell the Age of Calamity thing now, or do you want me to?
No, I'm gonna end the video first, real quick. Because yeah, he wants to spoil something. I guess I'm not entirely sure.
Well, I don't want to spoil. I just want to explain why it's not the same.
Well, it's probably spoilery enough that we're just gonna some people get upset for just telling you that they liked the game. So yeah, we just need to be careful.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, bye. We're gonna just end the video now. So goodbye.